Whoa.
The bouncer
hits him right in the face.
Well, is it all ice or ice and ice water? So, but you got to get it. We'll edit it. We'll edit it off the radio.
Yeah! Second up. Little fucking bit. The time was up.
I got it.
Oh, sorry.
You just killed the whole bit. Let me play it again and edit it. Just edit the end of it. I'll let you do it.
Now, what did this guy, what was his crime?
He was already kicked out. He's not leaving.
Yeah! Second up. Little fucking bit. The time was up.
Why do they always cut the videos off before the good point?
There was nothing worse than knowing you couldn't go back at somebody in Lubbock, Texas, college age, that they could do whatever they wanted to you unless you were, all my friends could fight, unless you were with your friends. There was no defending yourself whatsoever when you were as wimpy as I was. Yeah. Look at the big guys in here going, yeah, all right.
Which are the big guys?
There's only one in here.
There's only one big guy. Well, Matt's filled in a lot.
Yeah, have you seen me walk to my car?
Boy, you're not letting that go. I did a check swing. I didn't even do the joke.
It was just funny because you were like, I know that you've been watching me go to my car. It was a weird feeling.
Well, usually I leave before you, but I sat in my car yesterday crying.
Y'all take up the two only handicap spots.
Why were you crying?
I wasn't really crying. I just would like Matt to think that I leave crying. And I don't know where all my videos have gone for the
Sometimes
camera.
he cries because that's the only source of lube.
This is pretty good. This is a Middle Eastern announcer at a soccer game, and he's oogling and ogling the young lady in the stands.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Why? Well, you couldn't overhear. You'd get in big trouble now, but not over there. I would love to hear what he's saying. Does anybody out there speak Arabic or Farsi or whatever this may happen to be? No offense.
None taken.
أيضا كان المنتخب الروسي مشجعة روسية مؤازرة للمنتخب الروسي زاد الهوى.
So if that's on the big screen, do you think that girl on the left knows they're not zooming in for her? I mean, that's got to suck.
That's her mom.
She decided to go out with her.
Did you ever go out with a good-looking guy? Not you going out on a date. Did you ever have a side guy that was really good-looking?
Yeah, my best friend.
I did.
Is
it was
wingman. All of my friends were better looking.
Tim Leverett. It was miserable.
I hated it.
Miserable.
And mostly because you had to watch it happen.
Oh.
It happens right in front of you, and you're like, oh, that's how it happens. That's how they operate.
Mm-hmm. They talk to them.
كان المنتخب الروسي مشجعة روسية مؤازرة للمنتخب الروسي زاد الهوى في قلبي واصبح عاشقا لا ذنب لي بل كنت شبه مغيرا ما عاد لي شيء بعمري غيره فأنا وقلبي ماذا؟
The cameraman zooming in on her butt.
No, and this is all run in reverse. The clip is being run in reverse right now.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think this may have been
How the hell
edited
would
later.
you know that?
You don't see her hair. When you turn your head, your hair doesn't lead.
And these are
so it's
fake. These are optical.
Would that be considered artisanal?
Yeah, it is running backwards. I give up. I'm just gonna go home. Nice butt though. I'm just kind of nice butt.
That's crazy. I think we all agreed on that one. Huh?
Oh, this is so good. Did you watch this? Please tell me you didn't watch this.
I didn't watch this.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
It's so goddamn good. I don't even care if it's old. It's a guy, and it's recorded off of TV, which I hate, but this is so good. This is a guy in a DWI talking to the cops.
How'd your car end up off the roadway out into this field?
How did my car end up out of the carway?
Out of the roadway into this field. This is not a paved roadway. This is a cornfield. How did it end up out here?
What do you mean?
I don't know how to explain it any further than that. You were driving and then you ended up in here, or did you fall from space, or what happened?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean?
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean?
How did your car end up over here? Were you driving and spun out on the road and then you ended up in the dirt, or what happened?
What do you mean?
Do you have some type of issue or something, man?
No, I don't have no issue.
Well, it seems like it.
I'm asking you.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean? What exactly do you mean? What do I mean? I'm out here. My car is right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what exactly do you mean? What do I mean? What do I mean?
I mean, how did your car end up from that road over here?
Okay. What exactly do you mean? What do I mean? What do I mean?
Sir, I don't know how to explain it any more simpler than what I am.
Okay. Well, my car's right here.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly do you mean? What do I mean?
How did it end up here? Did you drive it out here, or what happened?
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean? What do
It goes on for another minute. You want to hear it?
Is this a show?
No,
Or
it looks like live TV or something, or cops or something.
What do I mean? What do I mean?
See, the
What do
problem
you
is
mean?
like a DWI attorney, a slurred DWI attorney.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
A
Appropriate.
DWI attorney will tell you lean against the car, don't let him see you swaying, and don't say a word except yes, sir, and no, sir. Like refuse the breathalyzer. That's what they'll tell you. You're going to go to jail, but you have a better chance of fighting it. But unfortunately, here's a weird thing. When you're drunk, you don't think of things that won't get you in trouble.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean? What do I mean? Well, how exactly do you like,
I'm just trying to figure out what happened, sir.
well, my car's right here.
Why am my wife's being
What
read?
do I mean?
Were you driving the car?
Yeah.
Okay, so explain to me how you were driving the car on this road and then it ended up out here.
Well, what do I mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
As a police officer, wouldn't you go, okay, we have enough?
No, I think you're just like, all right, let's just keep building evidence here. It's pretty good.
The rest of it is?
No, I just mean I
It
could.
just goes on and on, doesn't it?
What do you mean, doesn't it?
What do you mean? What do you
Still,
mean?
I just make the dumbest moves. I had
What do you mean?
a note that Elizabeth Riddell left on my doorway when she was marrying my friend Doug.
Yeah.
I lost two friends. He said, Dale, we're not trying to hurt you. And Amanda says, shred that. And then the other one was Don Pryor comes to me and said, hey, my brother's cleaning some stuff out in Rollingwood. He was a chief of police. He goes, he found your DUI tape. Do you want it? And I went, oh, no, I don't want that. How great would that be?
Be great.
What do you mean?
What
In
do
a
you
good way or a bad way? What do you mean?
I don't know of any DUI.
Huh?
Oh.
We know you haven't had a DUI.
No. I thought yours. I didn't think you ever had one.
I didn't have one.
Right.
I've never
That's
been
what do you mean?
I've never been arrested.
Yeah. So why did you say it?
I will say I
How
got
can
pulled
you have
over.
a DUI tape if you've never had a DUI? Stop.
What do you mean?
No, I have a stop, but I'm allowed to say I've never been arrested now. And let's get this clear. I didn't get convicted for DWI. I got convicted for speeding. That's what I mean. Which one of these do I want you to see? You want to watch the Tesla Plaid go 0 to 60?
Again, yeah.
Sure, I'll go watch
I
that.
haven't seen
Hold
that.
on. What is not how not to impress a hot girl? Oh, that's not any good. Okay, well, and we never did dildo drone. Let's watch the Tesla Plaid 0 to 60.
Yeah, let's do this.
This is
I haven't seen it yet.
By the way, this steering wheel is going to get somebody killed. This is
Called the
being
yoke.
this is being but it's terrible. Have you seen the videos of them trying to drive with it and talking about?
You know, we can get
you
we can get an aftermarket one for ours.
You can't do hand over hand if you're in an emergency of any kind. It's been panned completely with the yoke, two-handed yoke. But here he goes. Here he goes. You want to see it?
Yeah. I gotta put this on. It tells me it's ready. And I press this. Okay, it's starting up. Ready?
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ!
Whoa! That was 90. Wow.
What? They were going 90 that fast?
90 in 3 seconds. Let's try that again.
0 to 60 and under
My
2.
hat fell off.
Just my little 3 with a single motor has more G-forces than if you jammed that 911 turbo. I mean, it pushes you back.
How fast y'all hitting 60?
Oh, I forgot. So my daughter the other day, his is faster. My daughter the other day wasn't watching what she was doing. She's looking at her phone, and I hit it, And she went, what? Oh, and she used to love it, right?
Yep.
So we're coming back from the hospital with Amanda the first time when we thought we were going to the hospital. We came home.
You need to go back to the hospital.
And I hit the accelerator thinking I'd cheer her up a little bit. I got a G damn it. What the F are you doing? I'm not feeling well. It's
Your
not
daughter?
funny. No.
I'm going to kick your ass.
That's what I got. And I drove home feeling guilty the rest of the time. Let's watch this again.
Yeah, that angle is not. There's an angle from the launch event where they go through a tunnel of lights or whatever, and you can,
So you
really
can
see.
kind of really see the
I gotta
acceleration.
put this on. It tells me it's ready. And I press this. Okay, it's starting up. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ!
That's incredible.
You see that the first number that you see, it goes from 0 because you can see the speedometer there, the digital speedometer. I thought 29 was the first number. It went from 0 to 29 like in one click.
Less than a second. Yeah, we can't afford that car though.
That's just under 130, I think, for the Plaid.
Oh, well, Bob can afford it.
Would this bother you if the guy next to you was? Would it bother you?
No,
if
I think.
Hold on. Would it bother you if a guy next to you on an airplane was sewing?
No, I think it would be very peaceful.
Right? You wouldn't judge him or anything, would
No.
you? Okay, hold on. But what if he's sewing next to you on
With a machine?
sewing machine? And he's only in one seat. Everybody's a dude has a full sewing machine, not a. Look at that. My mother and my sisters used to sew their own dresses, and I've never figured out how I would play with it and get in trouble. I've never figured out how a sewing machine.
I don't know
I
how it
haven't
works.
either.
How
I
can
don't
it
know.
go down in there
And then back up.
and then back up without the same loop coming back?
I think because of the bobbin.
There's like those slow little GIFs that show how things operate on the sewing machine. You can look it up. It's
What do you
interesting.
mean?
What do you mean? Need to pull some of the what do you means.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, yeah. Am I the only one that grew up with your clothes being made at home, and your mom would make you a shirt out of it would be a McCall's? No, what were the name of the patterns? So it's this.
I think it was McCall's. I think that's
One
right.
of them.
Yeah,
that was one
McCall's
of 'em.
patterns, and so she'd make a little boy shirt.
Yeah.
Like a puffy shirt or something that didn't have any logo on it, one sleeve.
I think every mom might have tried that once.
No, my mother made my sister's clothes. They made all of their clothes, and of course they were real hardcore Church of Christ.
It was one called Butterwick or something. What was the other brand of?
I don't know. I
patterns?
just remember McCall's patterns. So there you go. Explosive Karma. Here you go. This is a guy lighting fireworks or something at the beach, and this is a 5-gallon bucket, and you can guess how this goes.
Oh, he broke it.
Everybody's laughing, but do you know how much a
if it hit you-
5-gallon bucket weighs?
If it hits you on the edge,
It weighs about 5 gallons.
I don't know how much.
empty.
It's hardy. It's not.
empty.
yeah. What do you mean?
It's not.
Dude, from that height.
From that
Do
height?
you know if a penny fell from an Empire State Building and kill you, go right through your
But
head?
there will
Yeah.
be resistance because of wind, and yeah, it's not.
That
I don't
hurt,
think it's-
dude.
You can
As
hear
much
from
as
the
a
sound.
little bucket hitting you. Yeah.
No, not like a. It's got really hard edges on it.
I don't know why he's fighting with you.
Oh, I know what's going on here.
Yeah.
What?
I know what's going on here. It's obvious. I won't say it anymore.
Oh, he broke it.
That hurt.
A little bit. Yeah.
Well, okay, let us drop a 5-gallon bucket on your head
On
just
the
from
edge.
this seat.
The
on
edge
the
of it.
edge, just from the
Fine.
ceiling.
Fine.
Okay, get a 5-gallon bucket. You know why we always had 5-gallon buckets at my house? We didn't have toilets.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, pickles for
Ooh.
hamburgers.
Well-
Hamburger pickles. We
Y'all had the
pickle
big
buckets.
giant ones. Y'all stole it
From
from
Dairy-
Dairy Queen.
Didn't steal them. My dad ran the Dairy Queen. Nobody's going to use the bucket again, except for
Why did you all have them, or if you weren't going to use them again?
toilets. I don't know if we ever had a 5-gallon bucket.
Those
do you
aren't
mean?
pickles.
There was a T-ball fight
Oh yeah, I can relate.
because of a call. Now, hold on a second.
A Little League T-ball.
What what could a call be in a T-ball fight that would make you go out and fist fight the coaches?
Because of the call, this was the championship game, I guess, and because of the call, it meant who was coming in first and who was coming in second in the season.
They T-ball.
And they lost their minds.
When my kids played T-ball, you didn't even have to run the bases in the right order.
We have we've got a parent like that in this
3, 2,
room,
1.
and I'm not going to say who it is. We have a parent like that in this room.
What do you mean?
And
what do you mean?
And we never. I mean, I always suspected it because he almost got in a fight with a country and western star. What was his name?
What do you mean?
Travis Tritt. Right?
No one. Travis Tritt. He lives here. What is
Pat
his
Green?
name? Pat.
Tim McGraw.
Let's just guess all the country artists.
Charlie Pride. You knocked out Charlie Pride.
Did you see this kid that's trying to get Charlie Pride's money? Says he's his son. Guess who he looks like? Charlie effing Pride. That's who he looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Caden said that he forced your kids to play baseball.
Still do.
Forced them.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him now playing Quidditch. They'd only stop with baseball.
A T-ball game abruptly ended in Powell County last night after coaches and parents got into a fight over a disputed call. The people involved could now face criminal charges. As Evening Edition's Michael Burke reports, people in the community say they lost sight of why they came to that ball field in the first place.
You think?
Last night's Little League title game was about crowning a champion. Turns out everyone lost when a parent disputed call led to this altercation between parents and coaches from the opposing team.
Why do middle-aged guys still think they can fight? And they get out there, and all it is wives pulling them off of each other.
Heading to a ball game in Powell County involving kids barely old enough to even know what the score was at the time it happened.
Most of these little guys, they don't care whether they win or lose. They just want to have fun.
They just want to get out of my basement.
Said every Fonseca child.
Friends and play baseball.
Yeah.
And that's what I really focused on them doing.
Jesse Alexander coached his son's baseball team for a couple of years before the perils of it sent him back to the bleachers.
Overall effect of coaching everybody's kids.
An incident like this is precisely what he was trying to avoid.
Shades.
Now it could lead to criminal charges, as Stanton police say they are investigating and could bring their findings to the county attorney. Most of those in attendance we spoke with preferred to keep their statements on social media, and that includes the coaches. Steve Randall and Jimmy Smith acknowledged wrongdoing. Randall used Facebook to invite Coach Smith and his team back to the diamond to resume the game and finish it the right way. He also sent LEX-18 a statement which read in part that mistakes were made and that parents should never enter the field of play as it escalates.
Yeah, we don't care anymore. I was going to wear these the whole time on the cameras, and I forgot.
Oh, yeah. You look good.
My Father's Day presents. Here's the falseness in all this. Do you see that picture right there that I've frozen on the screen? If you really want to fight another dude, your woman cannot hold your arm and keep you away from that dude. You have the strength to get away from her and go kick her ass. Remember that guy? I got this. We did a pregnant bikini contest. We're drinking. We're on stage at Cap City Comedy Club. Would we do one today? Maybe that's what we do next, is a pregnant bikini contest. And I said something about that little, it's not hair, but there's a little line that women get on their belly underneath.
Yeah, it comes from hormones.
And for some reason, I thought it was hair. And this dude, after it was over, I've never had this happen at one of our events. I'm going to effing kill you, dude. You mother, blah, blah, blah. Magic arm. His girlfriend had her arm out like this, and he could not get past it. It was like an iron, you know, those things at the parking lot? It was like an iron arm. Could not get past it to beat me up. And I'm very glad that women have this crazy backward arm strength when they're trying to keep a guy from kicking your ass. But do you see that? If you wanted to go kick that guy's ass over there, do you not think you could get out of that? Well, I mean a normal-sized guy, Bob.
And a normal-sized girl.
And a normal-sized girl. All right.
What do you mean?
Is that all we have on that?
I don't. And where did we get T-ball? Because I don't see T-ball there.
It was T-ball.
Yeah.
In Eastern Kentucky, T-ball. I just realized I can't read with these shades on, so they're going to come off.
There you go.
I feel like we just hit a wall. What's going on?
No, I'm waiting for the next vid.
Come on, I don't have a bunch of vids.
Well, you don't need but one more.
I know.
I didn't mean to be shutting down. Usually 22 is the out. I didn't realize we had to 24. My apologies.
All right, well then let's get 2 minutes of energy. All right, now less than a minute of energy.
What's the how to not impress a hot girl?
That's kind of got a bucket thing going on. A woman asked for some vodka from a watermelon that these boys have spiked, and look, they are attractive young ladies.
She's pretty as hell, though. Yeah!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, that wasn't a watermelon.
No,
that was an
it's like-
igloo cooler.
Yeah.
Full of punch.
Who would do that?
Let's watch it again.
I don't think
she
they did it on
dodges
purpose. I think it's an accident.
She'll dodge it here.
She's pretty as hell.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I think they were trying
to
tip
open
it.
the spout or something for her.
I think they were trying to tip it to pour it into her.
All right, which one? If you were that age,
The right.
Yeah, me too. The good old days.
The good old days, man.
I love it when people.
Not the one who's not going to wake up
old.
for a week after being hit in the head with that.
Yeah, you'd hit on this girl in the hospital.
Yeah.
Wish we could go back 10 years.
All right, we got a break. Thank you, everybody on camera. We appreciate it. We do it every Wednesday and Friday, and you can catch it at klbjfm.com, and we'll see you later. And this, by the way, was our audience award.
And thank you, RenegadeTruck.net.
Ashley, back there. I don't know if she's on camera.
Dudley and Bob with Matt in studio is brought to you by Renegade Truck Accessories, Austin's top spot for truck accessories like truck caps, truck bed covers, lift kits, and custom services. Upgrade your ride today at renegadetruck.net.